Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing that annoyed me because I didn't get a chance to talk about the game yesterday. I'm sure you guys got into it with the Sixers. So I won't dive too much into the game other than they got their ass whooped, which was awesome.
Wait. Somebody said, yesterday text came in. Oh, my God, I wish Toba was here. Did you see old Mopey Embiid on the bench?
Dude, it was so great. That team hates each other. It's the best.
They do.
They hate each other.
Now, let me ask you a question. And remember when we all talking about the process, and I said, you know what? If you accept losing like that, which was one of the problems I said I had with the Dolphins doing it,
right?
I
remember you talking about
this.
It's
hard to, and guess what? They got a whole bunch of talent, and nobody knows how to win except Al Horford.
Yep.
And they ain't listening to him.
And also, like, he's kind of meaningless on this team.
Right. But of all the people to come out and say we were soft. Wait. Ben Simmons?
Yep.
A guy who, if he could shoot a jumper,
right,
they would win more games?
Right. I think the best part about it is how about the idea? The thing that I love about it the most, here's what I love about it the most, because Philadelphia, what a bunch of yahoos. My favorite thing about this is the Sixers and all the media that said that Jimmy Butler doesn't care about winning because he left Philadelphia. Doesn't care about winning or being part of a contender, that he was coming down to Miami to retire.
And they're looking down on
not only are they looking down on them, but a guy who's looked upon as a Molotov cocktail for a locker room as far as chemistry is concerned. Their chemistry's gotten worse. Because there's no buffer between Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, who have you met? I guess you could go to Chris Paul, James Harden from last year, but nobody knew those guys hated each other.
Right.
It's pretty clear Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, one, from a basketball standpoint, do not fit, and second, from a personality standpoint, do not like each other. And all you had to do to know this was, hey, all of them were in the same spot on Sunday at the Super Bowl, and Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris were hanging out with Jimmy Butler.
Right.
Not Ben Simmons,
right,
who was hanging out with his Kardashian girlfriend. I don't know if she's the gazillionaire Jenner or the other Jenner, but I know they've been broken up a gazillion times. Here's what annoyed me, though. This is what annoyed me. I saw this headline on Black Sports Online, and it was like, Ben Simmons spends his day poolside and at the Super Bowl with girlfriend Kendall Jenner before blowout against the Miami Heat. Now, look, I'm not ignorant. I know a good old South Beach flu when I see one. Trust me, I've watched enough Miami Heat basketball over my fandom to know when a team is bit in the ass by the South Beach flu and when they are not. I'm not letting you take any credit away from the Miami Heat's victory against the Philadelphia 76ers and blame it on South Beach flu. You want to know why? Because the entire Heat roster was at the Super Bowl. They were all partying their asses off. Okay? You don't think that the Miami Heat spent their entire week partying? They were off since Tuesday. How much partying do you think that team was doing? You had Jimmy Butler doing soirees at his house, had a little damn art gallery, turned his mansion into Wynwood. You're telling me that they weren't partying their ass off all week? Everybody was at D. Wade's karaoke party? You're telling me that wasn't going on? No. You don't get to do that this week where you say, oh, well, the Philadelphia 76ers, Ben Simmons was spending time with his squeeze by the pool. No. I'm not letting you do that. Equal partying playing ground. They got their ass kicked straight up, body. That's how that went yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't want to hear it. Oh, Ben Simmons was in. No. Do you know what? I bet Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler both on Astron pyramids. That was both going down. Trust me. I tell you what, though, Joel Embiid was lingering with Jimmy Butler quite a while after the game. He goes, Jimmy, I hate him so much.
They're friends. But wait, while he's hanging out with Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons is in the hallway saying we soft.
We're soft.
Dude, look, I'm going to tell you in the locker room, right? Sometimes it's not what is said, but who says it.
Right.
If you have a guy that say give up a touchdown, he can't be the guy saying we ain't playing well defensively.
Mm-hmm.
No. You aren't. Okay? Ben Simmons with that fatal flaw.
Right.
Okay?
Who in those matchups beforehand had done a good job on Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler crushed him.
Right. you can't be the guy.
Nope.
And I don't know why people expect that, but I told you this was coming. I told you when you accept losing and you tell players that it's okay, you're going to have a hell of a time turning it around. And guess where we are? They have more talent than a lot of teams in the East.
Yeah. Well,
right?
that was one of the things is like I'm looking at that franchise and what a disappointment they are this year. And you got the trade deadline coming up this week, and I don't see any blockbusters on the horizon. Like I was doing an IG live last night. Everybody's going, what do you think the Heat are going to do? What do you think? Guys, I don't think they're going to do anything. First of all, I don't think they have any trades that they're really willing to make. There's a couple things that are unfold. One, I think they like a lot of the young pieces they have. And two, I don't think they think that they are going to get a piece back that is worth giving up a Tyler Hero, a Kendrick Nunn, one of those that's going to make that significant of a difference this year, and also not hinder Riley taking a big old porn cut at getting Giannis Antetokounmpo, because that's what he wants. He wants to get in the room with Giannis. He does. Now, look, it might not matter this year because Giannis might sign a supermax and this could all go up in smoke, but he's not gonna let that opportunity slip by. You know, Riles.
No, I understand that. I would look at it from this standpoint. I think one of the most incredible things that the Heat do, right, is they're always going to have 2 or 3 guys that are playing on small contracts that are producing. And when you look throughout sports, besides baseball, but when you look at basketball, one of the things where you look at these teams that have that stretch is they have those couple of guys that either the undrafted guy, the second round guy, the guy from the G League. You have a couple of those guys that end up being big producers. For example, people talk about Kawhi being in Toronto, but Siakam came up.
Yeah.
And Siakam wasn't making a lot of money, and you have guys like that. The Heat have like 2 or 3 guys that, are producers.
I have a ton of guys.
And so,
most of their big paid guys don't do bleep for this team.
Right.
If you're really thinking about it,
Right.
like James Johnson, Kelly Olynyk, Dion Waiters, what do they do? Not really anything for this team.
Right.
Dion Waiters, again, back to not warming up before the games because Kendrick Nunn is back.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, with Tyler Hero out, is he back? Is he back tonight? If Tyler Hero's not playing,
Maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends. On if they, it depends on how the game's going.
and Olynyk probably has to start.
He's probably going to be the last guy though, like because Tyler Hero's out, so Kendrick going to start. And maybe.
With Leonard being out, Olynyk's probably going to start.
Olynyk's definitely going to play.
Say this with me. In order to get Giannis down here, he would have to pass up $248 million.
Well, he's not passing up that much. He's passing up whatever the difference is between what the Heat can offer and what.
No, it's just an extra year.
The only thing I'd say with Giannis is going to be he's not a John Wall. Like he's one of those guys where it feels like he's going to make God-like money for the rest of his life.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like Giannis is at the point of his life. He's at Kevin Durant mode where if Giannis tore his Achilles this year,
Somebody still give him a max.
Right.
Right.
It's that kind of wacky. We're back after this.